Welcome to Becoming With Lex, ladies. This is the last video you will need on how to manifest your specific person. If you are constantly texting him first, you're constantly calling him, he's not being consistent, he has you planning the dates, and he is still not committing to you after everything you're doing, this is for you. If your specific person is not committing to you, it is because of your energy. Energy as a woman is everything. Your energy is what determines how he treats you. If you get princess treatment or if he's constantly ghosting and leaving you without explanation as to why he's inconsistent. The number one thing you can do if you want to have him obsessed with your energy is master your self-concept. There is a specific process that is so much more effective than just saying 100 affirmations a day and repeating the same things that constantly feel like lies to you. This is the one question I ask myself every single morning to reprogram my subconscious mind. I still use this today to make sure I'm aligned with the best version of myself. But when I first used this, changed my life within 7 days. I ask myself every morning, what would the best version of myself do? Chances are right now you're expecting him to read your mind. You're constantly texting him, hoping that he takes a hint, when the best version of you is absolutely not chasing him. The best version of you is not constantly begging for his attention and asking him for commitment and telling him that you're ready for the next stage. The best version of you is so magnetic, and she's so certain that her energy is something that men obsess over, that she leans back, she's 100% detached, and she allows him to come to her. This is the secret to having him obsess. When you ask yourself, what would the best version of yourself do? What would the best version of yourself tolerate? You start to realize how the best version of yourself is not attached to controlling how somebody behaves towards her. She knows her energy. She knows she has options. She knows that her feminine energy is literally addicting, and she leans back and she allows herself to choose amongst the options that she has. The best way to program your subconscious mind with this energy every single morning is to look in the mirror. Step one is to look in the mirror every morning and look into your eyes, directly into your eyes. It's going to feel so weird and uncomfortable when you first do it, but it is the best thing you can do. And you're going to ask yourself, what would the best version of myself embody today? What would the best version of myself accept in a relationship? What would the best version of myself completely reject in a relationship? This is how you're going to have people obsessed with your energy. You're going to start embodying a completely different personality, a completely different version of yourself. And this is the secret to manifesting. You can say all the affirmations that you want, but if you cannot master embodying the best version of yourself, your affirmations will not work. You can say all the affirmations that you want, but if you cannot master embodying the version of yourself who is completely detached, your affirmations will not work. And this is why I get so many ladies coming to me saying, Lex, I've said so many affirmations. I've done so much internal work. I don't need to work on myself anymore. I need to know why my manifestations aren't working. And this is the reason why. Embodiment is key. If you affirm in the morning that I know people are obsessed with my energy, I know he's coming back to me, but later that day, you're the one who texts him first. You're planning the date this upcoming Friday, hoping he says yes to the date when you are the prize, then you're embodying the exact opposite of what you just affirmed this morning. And that's why you're not manifesting. All you have to do to manifest is detach and embody. This is the secret of your feminine energy. This is the secret of manifestation. When I started embodying this with my energy, I noticed that my special person was so in love with my energy. He was obsessed with being around me because my energy was so much more magnetic. And if you implement this too, you'll have the same result. If you want to learn more about how I manifest, my specific process, and the process that has had my students manifesting their soulmates when they were single for over 5 years, manifesting their ex back to take them on dates consistently and finally want to commit to them, all you have to do is look in the description and there's a link to my masterclass that teaches you everything that I use completely for free.